Dr. Zoe Williams has broken her silence in a statement on Instagram, after her co-star Eamonn Holmes made a racist comment towards her on This Morning yesterday. This Morning star Dr. Zoe Williams, 41, has admitted she feels torn after Eamonn Holmes made a racist remark about her hair on the ITV show. This afternoon Dr. Zoe broke her silence on the incident that sparked outrage from some viewers, which saw her co-star compare her hair to an alpaca. Eamonn left viewers shocked when he said on the program, "You just want to pet it, don't you? It's very alpaca-ish." Speaking out after Eamonn's apology for his comments, which he had shared on Twitter, Dr. Zoe wrote in view of her 104,000 Instagram followers, "I know that many people may have been upset by Eamonn's remark on air yesterday, and Eamonn has himself acknowledged that his comments made to me on This Morning were misjudged. He has done the right thing by apologizing to me directly, and I have accepted his apology." "What I want to say is that I'm aware that his remarks, though meant without malice, have offended people. And if that comment had been made to me by a stranger, then I too would likely have been offended." "It was misjudged and I think it's fair to say that both Eamonn and I wish it hadn't been said." Addressing the backlash the moment received on social media, Dr. Zoe continued, "I have had lots of comments and questions sent to me about what happened yesterday and I wanted to take a moment to reflect before responding. Sometimes it is difficult to know how to respond in these situations, so I feel it is best to speak honestly and from the heart. I feel torn as on the one hand it pains me to see the abuse that Eamonn has been receiving because of this. That's not okay either. Eamonn is a friend of mine, he's one of the most warm-hearted people in television and has always been supportive of me and my career. But on the other hand it has opened the door to a conversation that I feel needs to be had. I've spent most of my life hearing comments about my hair from people who aren't my friend, often combined with an attempt to touch my hair, and it has a very different impact. After a lifetime of laughing it off, I am only just now learning to set boundaries for myself. These comments can be called microaggressions and I'm sure people watching who've had similar experiences reacted to yesterday's comments just as if it had happened to them. She added, "Microaggressions are normally subtle comments made towards minority ethnic or culturally marginalized groups that communicate derogatory, hostile or condescending options. The comments can be made with or without malicious intent but nevertheless are offensive to the person they're directed at. Many people with afro-textured hair go to great lengths whether consciously or unconsciously to feel more accepted and/or avoid comments, judging and touching. I straightened my hair for years trying to fit in before deciding to wear my hair naturally, but now my afro is a part of my identity and I'm proud to show it off." Dr. Zoe then told her followers, "You may be reading this and worrying that you have made inappropriate or hurtful comments. Perhaps you just didn't know. It's okay to get it wrong, we all do. What comes after the mistake is what matters most. If we care enough and are brave enough to do some deep, sometimes painful reflection and vow to make the necessary changes moving forwards, then that is enough. Our society is in the process of change, much overdue change, for the better. It's a shame we have to experience these extremely difficult and uncomfortable situations, but they are all part of the journey. Comments about a person's appearance, whether a reflection of race or other side, are more subject to criticism than ever before, and there is no place for them in public forums. The presenter concluded, "So, my ask would be that people are open to trying to understand where this upset comes from in order to make the necessary changes for future generations." And to those who were offended, my ask is not to take all of your frustrations out on one person who made a genuine mistake, but to use this example in a positive way to highlight and educate so that we can progress.